have a rather nice day here in England. Things are looking rather bright. We have 7 Celsius at the moment. It is not cold, although it is also not warm. But it is pleasant because the sun is out. There we are, looking out towards Shrewsbury. That is where Mr. Steve is driving around at the moment. If you look very closely, you might be able to see him. Here we go again. We are back together. English Addict is back with you. Live from the birthplace of the English language. You know where it is. I know where it is. We all know where it is. It is, of course, England. Oh, it's a busy one. We have a busy day today. Hi everybody, this is Mr. Duncan in England. How are you today? Are you okay? I hope so. Are you happy? Are you feeling good today? You may have noticed my studio is looking rather different. There is a definite shade of red. The colour red is an interesting colour. We often think of the colour red as being something that is signifying danger. Something terrible is coming towards us. Red alert, red light spells danger or some sort of warning. However, the colour red can often be used in a nice way, a pleasant way, a lovely way. For example, during certain celebrations, the colour red is often displayed as a sign of celebration. We like to do festive things. Something festive is a type of celebration. And today there is a big celebration taking place in many parts of the world because it is a special day. It is today the Chinese New Year. So happy Snake Year to you. And of course, it is not just China. A lot of people today celebrating their new year using both the moon and the sun. A lot of countries today, including Vietnam, we have Vietnam as well, celebrating. Also North Korea and other parts of Asia, Japan in certain areas. Japan is also celebrating today. So it isn't just the Chinese New Year, even though that is the one festival that most people talk about. Even here in the UK, there are many celebrations taking place right now here in the UK connected to the Chinese New Year and all the other celebrations taking place as well. So can I say a big Happy Lunar Solar New Year? By the way, my name is Mr. Duncan. I talk about the English language. I am a big... No, not that. I am a big English addict. I love the English language very much, and I have a feeling you also like it as well. I have a feeling many people today will be celebrating the new year, and there will be many people having their own special celebrations. So today, if you are seeing in your new year, can I say Happy New Year to you? Of course, in the Chinese zodiac, it is the year of the snake. And guess what? That also happens to be my birth year animal in the Chinese zodiac. So I am a snake, although I have a feeling You might think that already. Who knows? Who knows? Of course, in Vietnam they have Tet. So if you are watching in Vietnam, can I wish you a happy Tet as well? Gong Xi Fa Chai if you are watching in China. Of course, I lived in China for a certain period of time many years ago teaching English. And I was very fortunate to enjoy the Chinese New Year's celebrations. Lots of people travel around. Millions, and I mean millions of people travel around visiting their family. Normally, lots of Chinese New Year or the Spring Festival celebrations mean that many people will be travelling back home. Movement on a huge scale. So if you are having your Tet Festival or maybe your Spring Festival, whatever you are doing today, I hope it is a good one wherever you are in the world. Of course, we do have the live chat. Hello to the live chat. It's nice to see you here as well. How are you today? Are you okay? I hope so. Are you happy? That is the word. It is. Happy. Are you happy? I really hope so. Wherever you are watching in the world. Hello, Vitas. Guess what? Oh, you are back at the top with your fast finger. Vitas, you are first on today's live chat. Not one, but two thumbs to say congratulations, Vitas. Also in second place, your finger also very fast today. Can I say a big hello to Luis Mendez? Is here today. Hello, Luis. Nice to see you back with us as well. And last Sunday, we had the big announcement. Did you see it? The Paris Rendezvous 2025. What will you be doing on the 1st of June this year? Maybe you'll be meeting me because I will be in Paris. We are having our super duper rendezvous. I hope to see many of you here already. I have received quite a few messages saying, Mr. Duncan, I am interested in joining you in Paris on June the 1st. That is when it is happening. So I hope to see you then. If you are interested, please get in touch. The email address is underneath this video. And of course, I will show it on the screen a little bit later on. So don't worry, there is still plenty of time. It is 4 months before we have the Paris rendezvous. So there is plenty of time to make the arrangement. There is no rush, but we will be together. Hopefully, I will get the chance to meet you and also the other way round as well. And even if you can't make it, don't worry, because we will be doing a live stream from the centre of Paris as well. And all of that happening on the 1st of June. If you can make it there, I will be ever so happy. Not only me, but also Mr. Steve will be there as well. And lots of English addicts joining in. We also have Sivan. Hello, Sivan, watching in Turkey. Hello to Turkey. It's nice to see you here. Of course, nowadays, many people refer to your country as Turkey. So I hope I pronounced it correctly. Also, we have Florence, Palmyra. Who else is here? Oh, we have Pedro Belmont is here today. Hello, Pedro. Nice to see you. Now, can I just say something to Pedro? Do you mind? Hello, Pedro. You asked a couple of weeks ago if you could send a voice message with you speaking English. Well, the answer to your question from 2 weeks ago is yes. Yes, you may. Also, can I say hello to Kevin de Ascetis? I hope I pronounced your name right. Kevin de Ascetis. Hello from Belgium. Thank you very much for joining me today. A big hello to you as well. So many people here joining the live chat. Mosen. Hello, Mosen. Nice to see you back here as well. I haven't seen you for a while. Have you been busy? Doing lots of things? I have a feeling maybe. Of course, January is almost at an end. But for me, I don't know about you, but for me it has been a crazy month. I don't know why. I've never been so busy during January ever in my life. And most of that activity has been because of this. I've been making new lessons. I've been writing some new scripts. And before you ask, I do not use artificial intelligence to write my lessons. I use this up here. I don't need a computer to help me express my English. I can do it quite well on my own, thank you very much, using my HI, which is human intelligence. So I know sometimes artificial intelligence can be useful. You can use the search engine to find out things, but as I always say, there is no substitute for this, the human brain, the loaf, your noggin, as we say in British English. By the way, loaf, we call your brain your loaf or your head because it's Cockney rhyming slang. So loaf of bread is your head. And of course, what is inside your head? Well, for most of us anyway, your brain. So I always say there is no substitute for the human brain. And of course, the human consciousness. A machine cannot copy that at all. Hello, B-Man. Happy Lunar New Year, Mr. Duncan, and everyone else from Vietnam. It is so nice to have you here. So if you are watching at the moment and you are celebrating the new year, can I say thank you very much for spending some time here? That is very kind of you. Who else is here? Beatrice is here. Beatrice is having a few problems at the moment because she has no electricity. Hopefully you can still hear me. Maybe you are watching me on your mobile phone. I hope so. I hope your electricity returns very soon because I know at the moment it is very hot in Argentina. It is so hot. Even here in the UK, we have been seeing how hot it is in Argentina on the news. So even the UK news has been talking about how hot it is at the moment in Argentina. So please stay cool, drink lots of water, drink plenty of liquid, Beatrice, and of course, hopefully, we will meet up in June when we have our Paris rendezvous. Hello, Mahak. Can you say hello from Kazakhstan? Or should I say Kazakhstan? Is that okay? Did you enjoy that? I hope so. Already, I am wearing my voice out. I can already feel my voice starting to break and become sore. Who else is here today? Oh, yes, we have Max. Hello, Max. Apparently in Rome. Now, I happen to know in Italy you've been having a lot of rain. So I would imagine also it is cold and windy in Rome at the moment. Of course, that's where we were last year. Last year we had our rendezvous in Rome. It was the most amazing experience. I can't wait to go back to Italy again. But this year we will be in Paris. I will mention this again on Sunday. We will be in Paris on June the 1st. The 1st of June 2025. We'll be doing that. Thank you, Pedro. I will send a brief message for you, Mr. Duncan. I want to hear your sincere opinion. Okay, Pedro, no problem. The one thing you know about me, I will always give you a straight answer. I don't pretend. I don't say things because I want to be kind. I do things because I want to be honest and straight with you. So I hope you don't mind sometimes if I am. I don't know. Sometimes you have to say things. I know we live in a very strange age where it is hard to say what we think because we always worry about offending someone. However, I always like dealing or associating with people who are very straight. They will tell you what they think with no illusions whatsoever. By the way, did you see the news yesterday? Something that was being reported yesterday quite a lot. They were talking about something called the Doomsday Clock. Did you see it? Apparently, we are heading towards the end of the world. We are even closer. So I'm sure you are aware of this particular thing. After the nuclear age began, a lot of people became really concerned about all of the politics around the world with wars, disagreements, and the general state of the planet. So yesterday it was announced that we are now 89 seconds away from midnight, and apparently at midnight I'm not sure that I want to find out what happens at midnight. Can we please stay away from midnight? I don't want midnight to arrive. I have to say I am slightly concerned about it. Although this has been going on for many years, I'm sure the Doomsday Clock was created by Robert Oppenheimer because he felt a little bit guilty about creating all of that destructive energy that has been used on at least 2 occasions that we know of. So the Doomsday Clock right now is reading 89 seconds away from midnight, even though in the past it has been around that point before. So don't worry too much about it. I will be honest with you. I'm not completely concerned about it because I like to believe that there are lots of lovely people in the world who will protect us and make sure we are safe. There are lots of lovely, kind, generous, warm-hearted people in the world. Of course, if you watch the news, if you read the internet, you will often have the opposite opinion. But to be honest with you, I am not very concerned because I know there are lots of lovely, nice, kind people around the world. So I am very relaxed today. In fact, I want to hear from you. If you are celebrating something today, maybe you are celebrating your new year, wherever you are in the world, please let me know. It is always nice to hear from you. We have some interesting things to talk about today because we have been talking about the moon. There it is. Can you see it just up there, spinning around above my head? Beep, beep, beep. There it is, up there. I thought it would be interesting to have a look at some phrases connected to the moon. All of that coming up in a little while. As I mentioned, it is the Chinese New Year, but also in other countries as well. It is the New Year, and we often refer to this particular thing as the lunisolar New Year, because they are following, or these countries in particular are following the lunar solar calendar, which of course refers to the position of both the moon and the sun and how they are moving. So in China, it is the Chinese New Year, plus it is the New Year in Vietnam, South Korea, Japan as well. Certain parts of Japan also celebrate the New Year today. Also in Malaysia, because Malaysia is a very interesting country. It is made up of many different cultures, including Chinese cultures. And I have been to Malaysia many times. Many times I've been there. A wonderful country. Kuala Lumpur. Wow. What a vibrant place. Amazing. Also Singapore and, as I mentioned earlier, the USA and also here in the UK. Many people are also celebrating the Chinese New Year because there are many Chinese people living here in the UK. So if you've ever been to London, have you been to London? There is a huge area in London called Chinatown. Not only are there Chinese shops and Chinese restaurants, but lots of other different types of restaurant are also there as well in Chinatown in London. An amazing, vibrant place. Also the lunar calendar as well, which is associated with the moon. And in the Islamic faith, they follow the moon calendar. Now I think, I might be wrong, but I think the Islamic New Year this year is in April. I'm sure someone will tell me if I'm wrong. Other countries also have the New Year, but at different times. For example, the Buddhist calendar. So the Buddhist calendar also follows the lunar solar events, and this is celebrated in Burma, Cambodia, Indonesia, Sri Lanka, Thailand, and of course in India as well. So they have two big festivals in India. Diwali, which happens around end of October normally, and also Gudi Padwa, which I've heard of because we celebrate it here as well in the UK. We have a lot of people from India living here in England. So Diwali and Gudi Padwa is also celebrated here. So there are many ways of expressing the new year. We often think of January the 1st because that is the beginning of the solar calendar or the Gregorian calendar. So many countries now around the world do celebrate the new year, sometimes twice. So in some countries there might be a special event on the 1st of January, but also when the lunisolar event occurs as well. So some countries can actually have two New Years as well. Lewis asks, Mr. Duncan, you have a great souvenir, I think, from your experience living in China. Yes, I really want to go back to that part of the world. I would love to visit other countries in Asia because it is a huge area. Sometimes it is easy to forget just how large continents, especially continents like Africa, for example. Africa is huge. It is so big. But I would definitely like to go back to that part of the world. I've been to Malaysia. I briefly went to Singapore, and of course I lived in China as well. Quite amazing places. Can I say hello to the live chat? Hello to you. Hello, Flower. Flower Espoir is here as well. Also, we have HMTU, who I think is watching in Vietnam. I think so. Jimmy from Hong Kong says, Happy Chinese New Year, Kung Hei Fa Chai. Mr. Duncan, have a rewarding Lunar New Year. Thank you very much. As you can see, I have my little snake here. Can you see my snake? Because, of course, I am a snake person. You might not be surprised to find out that, but I am actually in the zodiac. I am actually a snake. I will take a quick break so I can drink some water. We are looking at words and phrases, lots of interesting phrases connected to the moon, because I have been talking about the moon quite a lot today, to be honest. It is English Addict with you on this Wednesday afternoon. I hope you are having a good day today.
I'm a big boy now.
This is English Addict. And we are with you live from England. Happy New Year, wherever you are in the world. By the way, I got a complaint. I had a complaint. Mr. Duncan, there is a difference between the Lunar New Year and the Lunar Solar New Year. Did you know that, Mr. Duncan? And this was a comment left a couple of weeks ago after I was talking about the Lunar New Year. However, these days a lot of people do refer generally to the Lunar New Year, even though technically it is not completely correct. But most people say the Lunar New Year instead of the lunisolar New Year, because there is a difference, and I am aware that there is a difference. I hope you're having a good Wednesday. My name is Mr. Duncan. I am an English addict. I wonder if you are an English addict. Is that the reason why you are here today? I hope so. There are many interesting words in the English language. I have to say I love English very much. Here is an interesting word that we can use in many different ways. The word is turn. Turn. It is a word we often use in English, and we use it quite often in phrases to mean a thing or maybe something you are doing as a verb. So for the next couple of minutes we will have a look at turn phrases. For example, you can have turn up, to appear or arrive somewhere. You turn up. For example, Mr. Duncan will turn up every Sunday and Wednesday at 2 p.m. UK time. You turn up, you appear, you arrive. He will turn up soon. Perhaps you are waiting for someone to arrive. Maybe you are looking at your watch because you are a little impatient. He will turn up soon. He will arrive soon. I'm sure my lost keys will turn up soon. Something you have lost. Maybe you look around, you try to find it. Eventually it will turn up. You find it. Something turns up. It appears. You find it. He suddenly turned up at my door. And this can happen. Sometimes perhaps you are having maybe a relaxing day. You are sitting comfortably. Everything is peaceful, and then suddenly there is a knock at the door and someone turns up. They turn up. They appear. He suddenly turned up at my door. That is to say, he suddenly appeared at my door. Then, of course, we have turn on. To activate something. I will turn on the TV. Can you turn on the light? You first need to turn on the printer to activate something. So something that is not on, it is not being powered, you turn it on. You activate something. Another use of the word turn, turn out. The conclusion or the end of something. How something ends. The conclusion is the end. How does it turn out? The ending, the conclusion. I'm sure it will turn out well. You are expecting something to go well. To turn out is to conclude in this particular use. How did your painting turn out? So perhaps I am talking to Beatrice. Maybe Beatrice is busy painting a picture, but I don't see the result. So perhaps I will ask Beatrice, how did your painting turn out? How did it end? What was the conclusion? Did you finish your painting? It all turned out okay in the end. If something turns out okay, it means it was fine. Everything was all right. It turned out fine. Another use of turn out. In this case, we are using it as a verb. You turn out something. You empty something. You turn out. You take all of the things contained and you take them out. To turn out is to empty. Turn out your pockets. You ask someone to empty their pockets. You have to turn out your pockets. Perhaps you have been arrested by the police. They will ask you to turn out your pockets. Empty your pockets. You might have to turn out your closet. It means you empty. You take all of the clothing out of the closet. You take those things out. You might have to turn out your wallet. Maybe you have to show someone your identity. You have to take your money and all of your belongings out of your wallet. You turn out your wallet. Maybe someone is robbing you. They might tell you, "Here, turn out your wallet. Let's see what you've got in there." To turn out means to empty as a verb. Another use of turn out. It would appear that this particular phrase can be used in many ways. In this sense, we are talking about quantity, the number of something, how much there is of something. So the turnout as a noun. For example, the turnout was good today. If many people were there, we can say that lots of people were with us, or they came to see us. There were many people. The turnout was good. The quantity of people was high. We are expecting a big turnout. That means we are expecting lots of people to come. The turnout was high. This means that many people were there. Perhaps we will have a big turnout on the 1st of June at the Paris Rendezvous. We will have to wait and see what happens there. But it is very exciting, I have to say. Once again, turn out. Turn out. Another use of turn out. As a verb, it can mean shut off. You shut off something. Can you turn out the light? Can you switch off the light? You turn out the light. Turn out the gas stove before you leave. So maybe in the kitchen you have a flame on your stove. You have to turn out the gas. You have to extinguish the flame, normally for safety reasons. You might tell someone, "Turn out that light." Mr. Steve is always complaining to me because I often leave the light in the studio switched on. Steve will often say, "Mr. Duncan, turn out that light." You always have your light turned on. So as you can see, there are many uses of the word turn. I'm sure you can think of quite a few more. For example, a person might have a turn If you have a turn, it means you have some sort of problem, some sort of physical problem. Maybe you feel dizzy. Maybe you feel sick. Maybe you feel as if you are going to pass out or faint. We can say that you have a turn. Oh my goodness, I don't feel very well. I'm having a turn. Do you ever have a turn? Do you ever feel funny, dizzy, strange? I do. I have to be honest with you. I do when I feel tired. If I feel tired, then yes, I definitely do have a turn. Normally near the bed. I will fall on the bed and go to sleep. We will be looking at words and phrases, lots of phrases connected to the thing we are talking about today. Of course, in China, it is the Chinese New Year. The Chinese New Year is here today. I hope you are having a good one. Wherever you are watching in the world, if you are celebrating the New Year today, can I say a Happy New Year to you wherever you are in the world. For those wondering, I will be back with you on Sunday. So for those who are wondering, Mr. Duncan, when do you do your live streams? I will tell you now. Every Wednesday from 2 p.m. UK time, and also every Sunday as well. 2 hours. Every Sunday I'm with you for 2 hours. Can you believe it? But it is true. Here we go then. As I mentioned earlier, we are going to look at some phrases, and there are many phrases connected to the moon. I don't know why. I've always had a fascination with the moon. It is one of those interesting things. I often wonder what human beings thought of the moon thousands of years ago. I believe some people thought the moon and the sun were the same thing. Some people did. Some people believed that the moon was the sun, or maybe vice versa. But the moon is an interesting thing. At the moment, there is no moon because it is hidden. It is shrouded in darkness at the moment. Here we go then. Moon phrases. That almost sounds like a song, doesn't it? We will have some moon phrases. I like that. Moon phrases connected, of course, to that little thing in the sky. First of all, you can be over the moon. If you are over the moon, it means to be happy and elated because of a certain event or action. So a person can feel over the moon. Oh, I feel over the moon today because so many of you have joined me for my live stream. I feel over the moon to see you again. So if you want to express how happy you feel, if you want to express your feeling of happiness, you can say, I am over the moon. Perhaps you've had some good news. Maybe you went for a job interview last week and the job has been offered to you. You might feel over the moon about it. Extremely happy because of it. Something that happens now and again, not always, a rare occurrence. We can say that it happens once in a blue moon. A blue moon, that is the second appearance of a full moon within the same month. Once in a blue moon, a rare event or something that seldom happens. The word seldom means almost never, seldom. Something that does not occur frequently. We can say it seldom happens. So this phrase, once in a blue moon, means something that does not happen very often. He will pay for the meal once in a blue moon. Something that only happens occasionally, a rare event. Another one, maybe we can describe a person howling at the moon or barking rah, 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 at the moon. To howl at the moon, to ask for or request a thing that will not be given. So you are asking for something, you are trying to get something, you are requesting something, but it is all a waste of time. You might as well bark or howl at the moon because you will not get the thing you want. To ask for something or request something that will not be given, you are wasting your time. You might as well howl at the moon. He won't give you the day off. You are howling at the moon. You are trying to get something that will not be given. You might ask for the moon. If you ask for the moon, it means you are putting forward an impossible demand or a request that cannot be carried out. A person might ask for the moon if they want something you can't give. You are asking for the moon. I can't marry you. It's like asking for the moon. It is something I can't do. I'm very sorry. I can't marry you. It's like asking for the moon. It is something that you can't have, a request that cannot be carried out. A person who has plans for the future. I'm going to do it. I'm going to be the best English teacher on YouTube. I'm going to improve my life. I'm going to shoot for the moon. To shoot for the moon means to think big, aim high, and be optimistic. To shoot for the moon. I am going to succeed. I will shoot for the moon. We must think big and shoot for the moon. That means you are trying. You are going to do your best. You are going to aim for success. You shoot for the moon. A very interesting phrase. Perhaps you are having a romantic dinner, or maybe you are out taking a walk and the moon is out. You might say to the person you are in love with, I love you to the moon and back. You are expressing how much you love that person. You are saying that the distance, if you expressed your love as a distance, it would go all the way to the moon and back. To love someone very much, you must know, I love you to the moon and back. That is a very long way. I would not like to walk to the moon and back. I think it is a long distance. And that's the reason why we say it. We are expressing just how much we love that person. We might talk about the past. We might talk about our childhood. We might talk about something that happened in the distant past. You might start by saying, many moons ago, a long time ago, in the past. You might say, Mr. Duncan, when did you start your YouTube channel? And I will say, many moons ago. Many moons ago. 18 years is the answer, by the way. I was at school many moons ago. In the past. A long time in the distant past. So when we talk about many moons ago, we are expressing something that happened a long time in the past. Finally, Mr. Duncan, finally. Is this the last one? Yes, it is. You might promise the moon to someone. If you promise the moon to someone, it means you are making a promise that is hard to fulfill and make real. So maybe you are making a promise that you can't keep. You promise the moon to someone. You are making a promise, but there is a good chance that that promise will not be kept. You promised me the moon, but now you have gone. You left me. You promised me the moon, but then you left. You went off. You left me alone. But you promised me the moon. There are many ways of expressing the word moon, and those were just a few of them. I hope you enjoyed that, because we are celebrating. A lot of people are looking up into the sky, even though they can't see anything, because the moon at the moment is a new moon. In other words, there is no moon there. Can I say hello to Ahmad? Ahmad Omar. Hello, Ahmad Omar. Nice to see you here. Where are you watching at the moment? Ahmad Omar. Thank you very much. Thank you, Lewis. Thank you for your company today. I hope you've enjoyed this. It is different. A lot of people say, Mr. Duncan, we love your live lessons. We also love your recorded lessons as well. And yes, my YouTube channel has many video lessons for everyone. If your level is low, or your level is intermediate, or even if your level of English is high, there is an English lesson on my channel just for you. I hope you've enjoyed this. Something slightly different today, because as I said earlier, it is a day for celebrating in many places. So I hope it has been good. I hope I have made you feel over the moon, because I have to say, I love you to the moon and back. I hope you will join me on Sunday. I will be with you on Sunday for 2 hours. 2 hours on Sunday. It's true. I hope you can join me then, and Mr. Steve will also be with us as well on Sunday. Thank you very much. Ahmad is in South Africa. Can I say a big hello to Johannesburg? Thank you very much for watching me today, Ahmad. And I hope you will join me again very soon. Thank you very much. Don't forget to check out my YouTube channel. And I suppose I should also say, if I can, don't forget to subscribe as well, and give me a lovely like. It is very important. I often say this. Subscribing to my YouTube channel is very important. It can help me, but also it can help lots of other people as well find me on YouTube. So don't forget to subscribe and give me a lovely like as well. I will see you on Sunday. Take care of yourselves, please. If you are celebrating the new year, can I say have a super duper one? And I will see you on Sunday. This is Mr. Duncan in the birthplace of the English language. That is, of course, England, saying thanks for watching. See you soon. Take care of yourselves wherever you are. Keep that smile upon your face as you walk amongst the human race. I am back on Sunday, 2 p.m. UK time. Take care and ta-ta for now. Thank you.